Friends, welcome to another episode. Today I want to share a reflection with you that involves a paradigm shift, or it involves a change in the way we think. And here is the thought. Don't try to live good, virtuous, and holy lives because we want to get to heaven. No. Let's live good, holy, and virtuous lives because we already belong to heaven. Don't try to live good, virtuous, and holy lives because at the end of our lives we want to be saved. Let's live good, virtuous, and holy lives because we are already saved. And the reason I share this thought with you is because of Jesus' words in today's gospel reading, and he ends with these words. He says, "When you have done all you have been commanded, say, we are unprofitable servants. We have done what we were obliged to do." And this is from Luke chapter 17, verse 10. We are unprofitable servants. We have done what we were obliged to do. And what are we obliged to do? I think we are obliged to live good, virtuous, and holy lives that stems from our desire to imitate Christ. After all, isn't that what Christian life is all about? That our lives are patterned on the life of Jesus Christ. So really, what we are obliged to do is to think and talk and act like Jesus. And why is this our obligation? That is the primary question. And this is where a paradigm shift is involved. You see, this is our obligation because we already belong to Christ. We are baptized in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit. Folks, we are marked by the sign of Christ's cross. And this means that we belong to Christ. We are God's own possession. We are God's own people. We are obliged to live good, virtuous, and holy lives because Christ died for us. We have already been redeemed. We have already been saved. We are heaven's citizens. Our name is already written in the book. So we live good, virtuous, and holy lives, not because we want to be saved, but because we are already saved. And then on that last day when we meet God face to face, we can say to God, we are unprofitable servants. We have done what we were obliged to do. Now I have to tell you, this shift, this paradigm shift is not easy. There are many times that I do something good and I feel very satisfied about it. And the reason is because at the end of my life, I want God to remember the good things that I have done. I want my good deeds to somehow outweigh my sins. The best way to bring about this paradigm shift is to begin small. One act at a time. One virtue at a time. Let us imitate Christ because we love Christ, not because we fear our eternal destiny. One act at a time. One virtue at a time. One day at a time. Let's live good, holy, and virtuous lives simply because we love God. Nothing more, nothing less. Have a good Sunday.